luxurious cruise ship dawned. On the private terrace of his cabin, a man stood still. Tall, poised, in a crisp shirt rolled at the sleeves, Jiho gazed out over the endless water. He exhaled slowly, then softly says in Korean, "이제 집으로 돌아갈 시간이야." It's time to return home. 이번이 마지막 여행입니다. This is the last trip. The remnants of last night's show program folded neatly on the desk. 20 years. Over 1,000 performances curated, directed, lived. Applause from every corner of the world. Monaco, New York, Tokyo. A few days earlier, something had shifted. A late night scrolling on his phone between rehearsals and another toast in another lounge. An ad, a photo, a modest building in Seoul. Worn? Yes. But it had bones that spoke to him, like a melody forgotten but not lost. He'd made the offer before sunrise. Just a few hours ago, he got the call. It was his. A place where music happened because people needed to play. A soft voice drifted from the cabin behind him. He didn't turn. "I'm going to the gym," he said calmly, the woman from last night. Blonde, striking, impossibly beautiful, a model on contract for the cruise's Fashion Week showcase. "Why now?" she asked, nuzzling her face against his shoulder. He sat on the edge of the lounge chair and began putting on his shoes, then a dark t-shirt. He grabbed a towel and stood. "Because I want to go to the gym," he said. She pouted, a flicker of irritation surfacing beneath the gloss of charm. He leaned in slightly, voice low but firm. "You can take a shower," he said, already walking toward the door. "And when you come out, don't worry about the door. It closes automatically," and then he was gone. Cruise ship gym. 6:10 a.m. Jiho stepped onto the treadmill, towel draped loosely around his neck. His earbuds were already in, though the world around him was still silent. He tapped play. "Here Comes the Sun." The Peter Bence piano cover now began to flow into his ears. Soft at first, like morning light slipping between half-closed blinds. A familiar melody, but reframed. Thoughtful, fragile, and full of hope. He started slow, then faster. His feet struck rhythmically against the belt, breath deepening with each stride. The piano swelled in his ears, bright notes climbing like dawn breaking open. He kept his eyes forward, fixed on the wide window in front of him. Beyond it, the open sea shimmered under the rising sun. The resignation letter refined the wording for clarity, for grace. No bitterness, just closure. "I'm stepping away. Thank you for the years, but it's time." His eyes stayed fixed on the water, not searching for land. Just forward. Done with rooms full of lights and no soul. And most of all, done with mornings like this. Jiho's feet pounded the treadmill. The door opened behind him with a soft beep, and familiar footsteps approached. "Morning, maestro," came a smooth voice tinged with mischief. Miguel, tall, tanned, and always effortlessly charming, stepped onto the treadmill beside him. A cellist with more passion than filter, dressed in a sleeveless tee and cruise-branded shorts, hair still a little damp from a quick rinse. He tapped the screen to start his warm-up. "So," he said casually, "how was the model from yesterday?" Jiho didn't answer at first. His eyes stayed on the horizon. Miguel smirked. "That good, huh?" Jiho exhaled. "Very blonde." Miguel barked a laugh. "Very blonde? That's all I get." Jiho wiped his forehead with the edge of his towel. "I'm tired, Miguel." A pause. "I've had enough. I want to go home." Miguel glanced over, slightly surprised by the shift in tone. Jiho didn't look tired in the physical sense. He looked done. "I bought a small building," Jiho continued. "In Seoul, not far from the music college. I'm going to turn it into a venue." The two men laughed quietly like people who had shared too many late nights and just enough truth. "Come on," Miguel said, grabbing his towel. "Let's sweat this conversation out properly." They headed toward the sauna side by side. Two artists at the edge of a life they were both outgrowing. "Will you come visit me?" Jiho asked. This chapter, this life, not the applause, the endless ports, the beautiful strangers, it had been glamorous, safe, in its own structured way, predictable in its detachment. But he was done performing for other people's expectations. Miguel nodded without hesitation. "Of course, I'll come. Why not come with me now? I've been away for so long. And having a friend there, I can't. Not yet. I've got the tour with the orchestra, but I read they're looking for conductors in Seoul. If the wine in your club is good, then I'll definitely come."